right, and it looks like everything is good. Let me get some audio levels adjusted just real quick. Hello, everyone. Hi, I'm Derek with SDGC. I am here with Forspoken. Dio, how's it going, bud? It's been a hot minute since I have streamed for this channel or any channel, so it's kind of good to be back on. So, as you can tell from the tweet, from the title that is right there, if I point correctly, thank you to Square Enix for early access to a review code for Forspoken. Forspoken is a game that I have been personally, I would say, very curious about. I don't know that I would necessarily say hopeful, I would say curious. I was interested in this game, maybe regardless of how it turned out. I have said repeatedly on SDGC Live itself that I got, from trailers and gameplay footage we had seen of Forspoken, big Dragon's Dogma energy. And what I mean by that is, Dragon's Dogma is a game that I personally really love. It's kind of a messy game. It's a weird game, but in some aspects, it really punches above its weight class in a way that made it very memorable. And I think that's kind of what I was feeling, the vibe that I was getting off of Forspoken. Now, it's no secret that this game had kind of a rocky development. It was delayed repeatedly. It's gone through some tonal shifts, which might have just been the result of marketing. And as of today, as the game is out, reviews are all over the place. I'm seeing reviews averaging somewhere in like the 7 range, going as low as 5, going as high as 9. That's how averages work. So it seems like it's kind of a divisive game in a lot of ways. The game's also gotten a lot of heat and a lot of criticism. I would say in some ways, maybe unnecessary and mimetic criticism on Twitter for the way that it has, a couple of clips of dialogue have blown up over the past however many months in ways that I think are potentially unfair. Obviously, we'll find out when we get into the game itself. There's also been a lot of concern, I know, that I've seen from Black content creators about the potential portrayal of, I believe her name is Frey, the main protagonist, blah, 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 blah. It would help if I could pronounce my words correctly. Obviously, you can tell from my webcam, I'm lily fucking white. And it is probably not the best for me to weigh in too heavily on those issues outside of where something seems like obviously very problematic. What I would recommend is obviously watch our streams, await my review, but you should also seek out the opinions of content creators of color in regards to how they feel about that particular issue. Because I can be as my third eye can be as open as possible, but in the end, everything I know is only what I have learned from listening to people of color in regards to those sorts of issues. I haven't seen a whole lot of actual criticism on that remark from reviews that I've seen, so it's possible that a lot of that concern was for naught, which would be excellent. That would be great. Again, we'll find out. But I'm very curious about this game. I'm, again, very thankful that Square Enix gave us the opportunity to get a hold of the game a day early. So I will be streaming the game for a little bit today. I will also be streaming the game some tomorrow during the day. And then I will be crunching through so that we can get our review out as soon as possible. You know that we don't rush our reviews. That means we don't always have them out on review day, even when we get codes in advance. But that gives us at SDGC the time to, at least one of us, to really play the game through, understand it in and out, and be able to answer questions from other folks in the podcast in our review discussions. Now, without further adu, one last piece of note, because it has been, once again, a little bit since I have streamed. Please let me know if my audio levels need to be adjusted. I think I've got a compressor set right on my capture card so that the game audio won't get too loud, but if it's too loud and you can't hear me speaking very well, please say so in the chat and I will adjust it as necessary. Just so that you all know kind of my background as we get in here. What if I turn my controller back on? I am obviously a big Final Fantasy fan. I'm a big RPG fan. I'm a big action game fan. I love 3D action games. I I'm kind of a variety gamer. I like to play things of almost every genre. And I try to be really level-headed about, there's going to be games that are good but not for me, and there are games that I'm going to love but are bad. I try really hard to keep those feelings separated. Now, you know what? I didn't get my water. I'll have to get that in a moment. First, let's go through, make sure all of our settings are set up right. I tend to prefer to play games on their most normal and default difficulty. So I'm not gonna turn I don't think I'm gonna change any of these options from their default just to see how things go. If I need to change something, I will. I like performance focused. Performance is a biggie for me. I would much rather have a high frame rate than a high resolution. This is me. Everyone's different. I'm glad it's already set that way. Let's look at our accessibility settings. Automatic item gathering and lock picking, visibility, map icon size. I'm gonna keep most of this at default, but it's kind of interesting to see what sort of options will have been. So let's read from the top. Yeah, Jeff, it's crazy. It needs 3070 for 1440p 30 FPS. I actually requested a code for PC. I don't know if there wasn't one available or if maybe Finn put in for the wrong system, so we got a PS5 code. So we're gonna show how the game runs on PS5. I would have loved to see how the game runs on PC. I've got a pretty good PC. I've got a 3070. Nobody's getting PC codes. That isn't a great sign, but we'll see. We'll see. Not even Digital Foundry got one. Well, we have a PS5 code. Let's read from the top the different accessibility settings. So under world settings, we have automatic item gathering, automatic lock picking, item visibility, how easy items are to spot. That's kind of neat. Map icon size, highlight nearby characters, battle settings, spell switching menu display. Hold versus toggle. Okay, so it's presumably like a combat wheel of some kind. Magic parkour sprinting, leap soar controls, sprint button. See, some of these seem more like I would put them under controls than accessibility, but I'm not an expert here. Cuff compass visibility, cuff chat frequency. Now, I have heard some people say that there is way too much chatter in this game and you want to turn it to low. We'll see about that. I'm going to leave it at default, and if it really bothers me, I will set it to low. Menu settings, HUD size and position, battle ranking, info display. I frankly don't think I care about battle ranking info. Let's leave it on for now. I'll turn it off later. Spellcraft challenge display, attack hint display. Here's the important stuff. Subtitles. Subtitles have to be on. Semi-transparent background, speaker name on. Okay. It's weird that units of measurement would be in subtitles and not another setting. That's interesting. Yeah, there's some accessibility settings. I'm not seeing colorblind options, which might have been nice. It's certainly nowhere near the full range of settings that you see from some of, for example, Sony's first-party offerings. But there's some options here. We're at least putting things in an accessibility menu. Again, I am a mostly able-bodied person. I'm not the best person to gauge these sorts of things. Yeah, I'm really liking the music. Give me just a moment to get my gigantic jug of water, and then we will start the game proper. All right, I have returned. Get my water down. Headphones back on. And I have also gotten myself, because I like to treat myself, a little mint chocolate thingy. So you're gonna get some little candy opening ASMR for a moment. Sorry. Nom 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 nom. Let's look at these. Focus on the story. Explore the open world. Take part in challenging battles. I'm curious what the difference would be between these two.
Everyone has something they're willing to fight for. Could be family, friends, your beliefs, your home. Doesn't matter who you are, there's just some things you have to protect. But what do you do when the world fights back? Guess I know now. Wish I could go back in time and tell myself. But I was not ready to hear it.
Alfred Holland. Frey, got it. Did we have to start the game with a
Honorable Judge Myberg presiding the case of people of the state of New York versus Alfred Holland.
I'm not saying you can never do this, but like...
How'd he plead? Not guilty, Your Honor.
I see. Officer, please remove her cuffs. Now, before we begin, perhaps you should reacquaint yourself with your many previous encounters with the law.
I don't like that our black protagonist is a repeated criminal. We didn't have to do that. Like, I'm gonna give y'all a chance to, like, make that mean something, but we didn't have to do that. Okay, I don't think that,
Nothing like a trip down memory lane.
I don't know what the hell that accent was. I don't think that being found abandoned as an infant counts as a run-in with the law. That doesn't seem fair.
Haven't seen this in a while.
I do not know what the hell that accent is. Yeah, don't like that.
Not my best angle.
Burglary, larceny, 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 larceny.
Why are you here, Frey? Grand larceny? Is that who you really are?
It would
No,
appear
it's
so.
just, I needed the cash for... Never mind.
Don't fucking...
Sooner or later,
get a lawyer.
you're going to have
Get
to
a
start
lawyer.
taking accountability
Jesus.
for your actions.
Guilty of orphanhood.
Are you familiar with the persistent felony offender law?
We here at
also known as the
SDGC
three
believe
strikes
that all
law?
orphans
Wait,
do
you
belong
can't do that. I never hurt
behind
anyone.
bars.
Just yourself. You have 2 previous felony thefts, and with this new one, your grand total will be 3.
That's not true.
This could put you away for a very, very long time. You have so much
Potential? I can do so much more with my life. I'm a smart girl with a bright future.
I was going to say you have so much anger and resentment in you, I'm not sure you'll ever amount to anything at all.
Fuck, that's not cool. This is not how
Truth
court
hurts.
works. And this is New York.
But in the holiday spirit, I'm going to
I think they
give
make the
you an
rules up
early
in New
present.
York.
Try not to piss it away. I'm going to release you under the condition you serve 120 hours of community service.
Thanks.
I like the low poly cops in the background.
Next time you end up in front of me, I will not be as lenient. We clear? Good.
Like, unimportant characters
You're free to go.
never, like, almost never get the same amount of detail as major characters, it's just kind of funny.
Frey, one more thing. Happy almost birthday.
Hey, I know I just gave you community service, but happy almost birthday. I don't like that. I mean, like, not to say, again, you can't have, like, a young delinquent type character. It's just, you know, probably just because so many, again, black content creators that I know and am familiar with and friends with have been kind of concerned that to see that Frey's origin is shitty criminal.
Won't get that lucky again.
I don't like that, but we'll give it a chance. Again, my opinion matters so much less than others.
Excuse me, your phone.
Oh my gosh. Thank you so much.
No worries. Happens to all of us.
You saved my life, seriously. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Cool. Glad we saved that woman's phone.
I should get back to Homer. Poor girl needs her
Hell
dinner.
yeah, look at that good kitty. Okay. Okay, well,
I
have
home.
one objective. Can I magic parkour? Obviously not. I'm still in New York world. I haven't been hit by a truck and gone to the fantasy world yet. Go ahead and place your bets. So, to get to the fantasy world, do we get hit by a truck? Do we get sucked into our smartphone? Good point, Dio. We gotta fuck up the cones. Disrespect your surroundings! Or do we find a random magical artifact that pulls us through to another world? It's one of those three. It's truck, it's smartphone app, or it's magical artifact piercing the barrier.
I hope I never see the inside of a courtroom again.
Maybe I should go home.
Sweet. Can I? Okay, I can't. Yeah, good. Push people. Can't push this person. Can I push this person? Heck yeah. Ooh, you know what? Talking cat is certainly an option.
Oh,
I'm gonna get jumped.
Ray. Thought we wouldn't find you?
Hey,
This ain't
Lisa.
This ain't hitting right.
Lisa?
Y'all.
Really? I thought she was Lisa.
That's Chrissy!
Huh. Well, in my defense, you don't really look like a Lisa.
Where is it?
Oh, I don't have it, right?
Who is wearing
There are
those bucket
complications.
hats in
Not like I wanted
this
to get
year,
caught
in
stealing
this
the car,
time?
but here we are.
These outfits are bad.
We don't like complications.
The drip level's in the negative here.
You're running out of chances.
Yeah, I've been hearing that one a lot today.
Get the car back.
Yeah, leopard print
It's not that
can
easy.
really only
It's
be
been
pulled off
impounded.
ironically,
What's so
and there's
special about
nothing
this car
ironic
anyway?
about this
It's none of your
situation.
damn business. Our boss, Mr. Gigan,
It's
is
still
very
not as bad as
unhappy.
that bucket hat, though.
So unless you get it back,
That is a
one
thick
of us
bucket
is
hat,
gonna
too.
be in a lot of
That's
pain.
like this thick.
Do I
that
get to
fat,
pick?
do you see that? That's like a cloth. What the fuck?
Leave your body in this fucking
This
alley, and I
is
promise
an
you,
escalation.
No one is gonna miss you.
This is a real escalation from
What?
where we were at.
Okay, fine. We'll just tell your boss, Mr. Chicken.
Gigan.
Gwiggen.
Gigan!
All right, Giggin. Quick, Gig. I just tell him I need some more time. But for now,
So here's the
some
thing.
collateral.
Is she pocket sand? I can't tell if she's a smartass or if the game is making a joke out of cannot remember name. I hope it's smartass. fence does not stop bullet. L3 and jump using X. All right, well. Yes, parkour. Real parkour.
No turning back now. Oh, you okay? Oh shit! I have to go. I'm so sorry.
You didn't even touch him.
I gotta.
That's
find
all
a
his
way
fault.
out of here.
Yeah, parkour.
Where the fuck are you, Frey? Yeah, there's no
Why doesn't he wear a
running,
hat? Well,
no?
it's very cold. It's Christmas in New York.
Maybe it's safer to go through the alley.
I gotta say, this parkour is not all that impressive, but I'm not magic yet. Pocket sand! It's not wearing a hat. Criminal offense.
Just give up already.
This is actually the
Hopefully I'll
world
lose it when I
John
get
comes
out on the
from,
street.
believe it or not. I'm just gonna point out,
Almost
the
there.
vast majority of you have never seen John without his hat. I don't know what's going on. Oh, truck! Ah, damn it. We almost got isekai'd.
Where'd she go? Huh? Well, fucking answer me. Where'd she go? We will
They're
find
literally
you, Frey.
sitting beside you. They
will
wouldn't know.
burn. Fuck.
I do have to respect the repeated use of pocket sand.
Homer must be waiting for me.
We could go in the door,
Better
or
get
we
inside
could
before I freeze.
parkour our way up the wall. Very slowly take the fire escape. Hi.
Home sweet hell.
What's up? He's a baby. You got me a baby? Baby. Granted, my camera is very small, so people will not be able to see the baby well, but... Baby! Put me the fuck down. Oh. There you go, Pop-Pop. That works better when I have a full screen camera set up, which I don't have set up. I did not set up a full screen camera. That is my bad. But I will make sure to do that so that if Athena comes by tomorrow, which she will, I can full screen her. Review useful information. I'm sorry, that bucket hat I cannot get over. Can we zoom in? Look at how thick that bucket hat is. If you made a coat out of that hat, like, you've got enough fabric to do so. Zoom and enhance. World, New York City. Sure, I'm not gonna sit and read. Here's the deal, I'm still traumatized by Final Fantasy 13. I'm not going to sit and read 10 million pages to understand the game. You're gonna teach me how to do it naturally in real time,
My
or
favorite
it's your
kicks.
fault. Those are
I could stare at you guys
Those
all day.
are shoes. White, gray, purple, yellow, pink, and teal is an interesting color combination. The other two sets I can fuck with. I don't know about the middle. Maybe that's me. Maybe I am the one without style. But it's incredibly 70s. Oh, she's Alfred Holland because the blanket said Alfred.
The Holland Tunnel, site of my folks' great disappearing
and she's
act.
found at the Holland Tunnel. Oh, were her parents isekai'd?
Who leaves
or
a
was
newborn
she
baby
sent
on the
from
street?
the isekai world? We'll find out.
Well, at least it wasn't the Queen's Midtown Tunnel. That
It's
would've been an
incredibly
awful last
unlikely
name.
that any of you are not familiar with the concept of isekai, but isekai is a term for a particular sort of setting and story setup in Japanese media, particularly anime, where somebody from the real world gets transported into a fantasy world for some reason. Square implying that
doesn't like
players
this.
would read a 300,000
That's
word
all I
bestiary
have.
dialogue after watching 20 hours of cutscenes is hilarious. Look, here's the thing. There's a
wonder
lot to
where
like about
Homer's
Final
at.
Fantasy 13. Once you get what Final Fantasy 13 is, like once you know all these terms and stuff, it's good. But the problem is your first time playing it, they're going to throw a billion words at you that are not presented in a context where you would be able to sort of naturally suss out what they're supposed to mean. And that's the thing. Fantasy, sci-fi normally throw all kinds of terms at you, but they're usually used in a context where you can figure out what they mean, or they're terms that mean nothing. It's techno babble, right? That you can just sort of go, oh, that's fluff. But the terms like fal'Cie and l'Cie and focus and things like that, and like cocoon and grand pulse and the setup of the world, all that stuff's really important, but you're never given any of that. You have to go through this incredibly lengthy intro to the game where this information is necessary to know what's going on, but you are not really described any of this unless you read the Wikipedia. So, you know, I love Final Fantasy. I love 13, but woof. Oh, Alice in Wonderland. Ha. Ha, I say. Need my water from my giant jug.
Curiouser and curiouser.
Stay hydrated,
Alice.
folks.
Wish I could find that rabbit hole and tumble away to Wonderland.
I know writers who use subtext, and they're all cowards. Is this a period piece? Because that TV is. No, because she had like a smartphone. She had like a modern like iPhone or Android smartphone, and so did the other person. But that TV, that nobody has that TV. Nobody has that TV. She has an $80 Dynex TV, not that. Oh. As somebody who slept on some mattress on the floor in an empty room type scenarios, that hurts. Is Kitty in the bag? No, Kitty is not in the bag. That is a bag full of money. That is a bag full of
Finally, I
money.
can start over. Took long enough, though.
Exactly, Jeff. That TV would be worth so much at an antique place. Pardon me for a second. All right, I'm back. Sorry, I had to make an undainty noise. Take care of gig and shit one last time. Food and carrier for Homer. Buy ticket Penn Station. Leave. Oh yeah, Smash players would be like, yo, this is the only TV I can play on. Look at Homer.
I'm
What
sorry
a
I'm
great
late, I
kitty.
know.
Look at that fur physics.
Miss me?
Homer's the only
Oh.
one eating in this
Well,
house.
thank you, but my birthday isn't for another few days. Tell you what, I almost forgot.
This is
been so
realistic
busy
dialogue.
recently.
We all talk to our pets. That's just normal.
Oh, well,
If
know.
you don't, I honestly question you.
Important things to do. Riding port, slaying dragons. I'll let you in on a secret, but I'm a pretty big deal.
It was like, hell yeah, you are. You're the person that gives me
Big
food.
deal. Everybody needs me.
People who don't talk to their pets are cops. Yes.
Away from the assholes, the garbage, the
Like, there's
cops.
definitely a cringy way to talk to your pets,
It's just enough
but
to get us started.
everyone talks to their pets.
Yeah.
That's just normal.
I promise we'll go somewhere that loves cats. Even ones like you.
What are you talking about? Even ones like him? Homer's a great kitty. Look at her.
I just can't wait for clean air.
All right, later, Jeff.
Bright skies.
You know where I'll be.
Chases, no more cops, no more fights.
Are we gonna buy a plane ticket to the Isekai? Or is this gonna be an Everworld situation? Are we going to transition to the Isekai world in our dreams? That's right, I'm name dropping Everworld, the lesser known series from Animorphs writer Catherine Applegate. I was a Scholastic kid. Oh, the cat better be a crime kingpin. That's a good idea. And I like that. That's a very Ghibli idea. A fire, really. The bag of money's on fire.
Shit. Homer! Girl, come on, we gotta go!
Homer started the fire. But we gotta take the
find
money.
Homer first.
Okay, let's walk out into
Homer!
the fire. This is a good idea.
Come on, baby!
Oh God. Kitty need help. Where Kitty? Where Kitty? Oh, over here somewhere. Kitty?
Homer! Holy shit!
What'd you do, Homer? How did
Okay,
this
we gotta
fire
get outta
start
here, now.
perfectly?
No, no, no!
God damn it, we need the money back. Homer, go get it. Hey,
bag.
don't do this
Window
in
it
real
is.
life. Okay, good. I was gonna say, I thought she was going to, like, leap through the fire. In real life, never think that you can just leap through a wall of fire like that.
Motherfuckers!
You simply won't make it out the other side.
And finally, the blaze that engulfed the abandoned building in the Hell's Kitchen district of
Did we
Manhattan
die?
has been ruled as arson.
Did we die in a
Luckily,
fire?
no one was harmed in the fire.
Okay.
The FDNY believe it was set by some local gang members. The suspects are still at large.
Now we need to go on a revenge fantasy. We have to kill the gang members that lit our apartment on fire and burned all our money and tried to kill my kitty. Look at that good kitty.
Frey,
What
happened
Did
to
the
you?
Red Cross not give you
You look like
anything?
hell.
Come on.
Are you allergic
Here, have my cat.
what?
to cats?
Oh.
Are you allergic to cats?
No, I love cats, but are you in trouble?
Good. She likes wet food, the flaky kind, not pate. She needs a warm place to sleep, maybe a lap every once in a while.
I don't think you can just give a cat to a judge.
And she needs a bath, but good luck with that.
Frey, what's going on?
Her name is Homer. Promise me you'll look after her. Promise.
The only person I know is the judge who keeps sentencing me to things.
Thank you.
What are you doing, Frey?
Gonna
The right
kill
thing.
some motherfuckers.
I need some time to sort some stuff out, but I'll come back for her. It just might take a while.
Frey, wait. If you're in trouble, I can help you, Frey.
Happy holidays.
Kitty. Kitty.
All right. Homer's safe. Now what am I gonna do?
Revenge time. Revenge time or fantasy world. Either is good. I'm not trying to be impatient. But I would like to throw a punch or a magic sword.
Happy birthday to me.
That's a good point, Dio. Like, being close to the judge
Mom.
would mean a lot.
No,
There's definitely an isekai portal at the Holland Tunnel.
No, I'm gonna fix things. Get Homer back. Finally get out of...
Here's the thing. I can't keep a cat because one of my 2 pit bulls is not good with cats. But if you handed me a puppy, I would probably have to keep it.
Huh?
Oh, I think we're going magical artifact.
Wonder what that is.
Well, let's safely get down from here. Because I probably do not have the magical jump from 300 feet in the air skill. What a thrill. That sounded like it hurt. Magical artifact. That is the way we're doing this.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, if I fell from that height, I would simply break. Both of my knees would explode on impact.
Nope.
And I would collapse in a bloody puddle.
Must be
not
another way.
unlike the game Dragon's Dogma. I don't necessarily love that we saw a shiny thing in a window and now we're gonna steal.
Definitely no one in here. Seriously? Who would just leave this? I mean, wow. Whoa.
That's true. We're not having to die in order to go to the fantasy world, so that's good. Trophies. Yeah, I would like to not redo this part of the game. Oh, shit. God damn, she hit the ground hard. Again, my 31-year-old ass is not getting back up from something like that. I'm just staying there. Bracer said, "This bitch empty." Yeet!
Whoa, wait, stop! Shit! Oh, no! Oh, come on!
God, she's got burns now too on her face from being in the fire. Like, that's rough. And it's a nice attention to detail. But they are not in game, I don't think. No, they're only in the cutscene model. Okay. Hard to get much fresher than a world where fossil fuels were never burned. Although God knows what kind of pollution magic shit puts off. Bro, do you understand how, like, immediate 11 out of 10 if David Bowie was just out here? And I'm not talking
Damn,
David Bowie from
that is a
Labyrinth. I mean
serious
David
draft.
Bowie in, like, skinny jeans and a leather jacket. Like, regular David Bowie.
Whoa.
Where on earth is this?
Athia?
Who's there?
And technically not Earth. Well, not what you would call Earth, anyway.
I swear to God, asshole.
There's
show
always
yourself.
a harem in
Show myself. I'm
Isekai.
showing.
Almost
I'm
always.
showing. I can't get more showed. Show myself indeed.
Where are you?
Right here, at the end of your arm. The thing that you so fruitlessly tried to remove.
Thanks, Paul Bettany.
Oh, hello, yes. Oh, perhaps you're smarter than you look.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
You, the one talking to me right now, or this... cuff?
Cuff? It's a bit reductive, isn't it? Cuff? Pfft. Gauntlet, maybe. Vambrace. Oh, Vambrace. Vambrace. Yeah, no, it's definitely Vambrace.
No. This is batshit bananas!
And yet, it's the truth. You stop your head.
I do like the sound design.
Seriously?
No. But what you're doing is completely futile.
How is this happening?
Well, what were you doing before this was happening?
I was...
Doesn't matter.
Still here.
Whoever is doing this, stop. This is one sick joke. I am out of here.
You can't run away from me. I am literally attached to you. Why don't we settle down a bit and talk about ourselves? Talk about our interests in life, perhaps.
I am not
Where
hearing
do I
this.
go?
This is
I can't
all
jump.
a bad dream.
I'm not allowed to jump. Can I go this way? No? Okay. This way. Around the other turret. Oh, ladder. Yes. No, that. Yeah.
Be careful not to trip on anything.
You can also see things? This cannot be fucking real.
Look, if the cuff on your arm can talk, then it being able
Listen to me, Frey.
see
How the hell do you know my name?
doesn't
We are
like this is
bonded.
we're not
Bonded?
surprised
What do
at
you
this
mean
point.
bonded? Why is this
I need to
happening?
get jump magic. Good
This
point,
is...
Lerv.
No. On bond now.
As you can see, you're stuck with me, and I with you. And only you can hear me.
Stop! Stop talking! This is completely insane!
Frey, slow down. You need to listen to me.
I mean,
No,
within
what
the context
I
of the
need is to
game, this
figure out how to
dialogue
get
is
back.
not that cringy. It's
I thought I wanted out.
fine.
I was wrong. I was in a bad place.
Well, this place might be worse, depending on how you look at it.
well, at least he's honest.
What do you mean?
Ooh, hang on. There we go. Staircase.
Quiet.
What?
Hide.
Hell yeah!
Is that a motherfucking dragon?
That is a motherfucking dragon. And, fucking sick design, too.
Is it gone?
All right,
Yes.
I'm not
We should
giving
leave this
any of
place
you
as well.
context, but I did just open my phone
Nothing out there?
notifications,
I don't
and
think so.
I had a
Sure,
Twitter
the creature
DM
is far
from
away
somebody,
by now.
and
Besides,
the line in the notification was,
one
"Can
last
I
long
fuck in
without
it?"
anything to eat.
The only context I'll give you is I was not talking
How
about
exactly do you
Forspoken.
plan on getting out?
I believe climbing that wall might be our best option.
Let's talk about Fire Emblem. Leaf Wall. You're not even going to let me climb the wall. Come on, this is the magic parkour game.
Hey, Cuff.
Show him my phone. Hey, Cuff, why aren't you something fucking better?
What in all creation is that contraption?
It's a smartphone. It's for texting, calling, games, videos, taking selfies, and... Which, by the way, I am not gonna explain to you, so don't bother asking.
I know what a selfie is.
This is just a flex on the Cuff.
What else?
Oh, you think you're so smart? Well, tell me what a
It
fucking
also has
phone
GPS,
does.
which would usually tell me exactly where I am.
Dipshit.
So where are you?
Somewhere between purgatory and hell.
It told you that.
Sure did.
Well, those aren't her sneakers, because her sneakers were like the inside of an 80s mall, and those are just white.
So, if we are bonding,
Correction, bonded.
whatever. If we are stuck with each other, then what's your deal?
My deal.
Who are you?
I am what you see.
Lovely. And I suppose you'll tell me more if I answer your riddles 3?
I don't follow.
Never mind.
How did you wind up in the
Why
store?
were you
I don't
rusting in
know.
that old shop
I wasn't
anyway?
awake until now.
Good question. I've been wondering that myself.
The Cuff doesn't have
All
memories.
I do know is that before I visited Earth, I was here in Athia.
Wait, what? That means it must be your fault I wound up here.
How dare you? It was nothing to do with me. If you must
Can I get
know,
out of the shadow?
I'm as keen to find
while
out
we
what brought
talk?
us here as you are.
I've always been a bracelet. Watch.
So, have you always
These are not
been
going to be helpful answers.
This,
This chatty bling.
as I recall, no.
What do you recall?
Nothing.
I traveled here. Athia was not my home. I, like you, am an outsider. When I arrived, there was a lot of turmoil between the Tantas.
The who was?
The Tantas. They were 4 very powerful women who ruled Athia, each with a special ability.
Like what? Magic or something?
If by magic you mean the ability to turn me into an inanimate object.
I mean, I would consider that magic. Yes, you fucking dipshit. Let's get into the sun. Oh, shiny thing.
Whoa. What the fuck was that?
Oh, one of my talents, if you will. It seems like there's a small settlement up ahead. Perhaps we can rest there.
And you know that how?
The extent of my abilities is nigh on limitless. I'm a vambrace, after all.
Uh-huh. So, this is Athia?
Janu.
Janoon. I thought you said...
Athia, big picture. Janoon, small picture. Janoon.
Right, New
is
York
part
City,
Athia.
Earth.
I get it. Like New York City versus New York State.
Hey!
Exactly. I think. I have no idea what Newark is.
No, not Newark. New York.
Is there a difference?
About 1 million.
I'm not finding, like, here's the thing. I'm not finding the dialogue that occurs while I'm walking around to be a big deal. That's just filler. And to be fair, I could have skipped the question asking phase because none of those answers meant anything, and I knew none of them were going to be any help. Beat up a gross dog.
Hey, look at you.
I'd be careful.
Come on. Don't be shy.
Seriously,
Approach
I wouldn't.
strange
Let's just
fuzzy
keep moving.
animal.
Why are you so freaked out by this fella?
Oh! No, I don't like that.
Because it's not as it seems.
You tell me that now? Shit!
Well, don't just stand there.
I don't like him. I don't like him. He's bad. Okay.
What the?
Don't stop panicking now.
Okay, so we can pew pew pew, and then I can charge up a pew pew.
Did I just do that?
Well, definitely with
I didn't
my
realize this was
assistance.
going to be like
I
a
did not just do
shooter.
that.
We did.
I just move shit with my mind.
Perhaps our connection has somehow awoken some abilities.
I just moved shit with my mind.
I just keep hearing I.
I just move shit with my freaking mind!
See, I don't think the problem
that is something I do now. I do magic, talk to
is
sentient cuss,
necessarily
kill
the
jacked up beasts. You know what?
dialogue
I'll
being
probably
too
find next
time. Just
quippy
being
or
ridiculous.
too like
that's
Whedon-esque
too
or
far.
whatever.
Good to know
like,
there's
I'm
a
sure
line.
that's
If you
going to bother
could
some
just
folks.
master these
For
new
me, I think
abilities,
it's more a
with
matter of
my
like
help, of course.
Did you not just see me
Truncate
take
it a
out
little
that
bit.
gnarly beast? Oh, bring it, you mangled monsters.
Okay, so I can charge up and then pachu. Big rock. Or I can shoot little rock. Okay, so I do 1, 2, 3 pachu combo finisher. Good to know. Oops, all bear ribs. Well, we gotta pick up the thingy, the shiny.
The fuck is up with the animals here?
They did seem
Lambent
somewhat
cluster.
altered, didn't they? Makes you wonder what
Burst
could have
shot,
caused
scatter
such a
shot,
mutation.
shield shot. Oh, hang
Yeah, like what happened here?
on. Okay. Let's go with the scatter shot for now. Kind of like I've got a couple different attack options out the gate. Let's try pressing other buttons, see what happens. Nothing, they are all disabled. That's fine. We'll get there. Glad somebody left this potion by the road. Where's another bear? I gotta fuck up a bear. You!
Yeah.
Evil bear. I'll mess a bear up. Oh, no, never mind. Cuff's able to protect you from any attacks. So is it like an auto shield that can only take a couple of hits? Or in Halo fashion, is the shield my health? Does it recover after battle? Let's try the shield shot. Find another bear. There's a bear. Where? Over there. Whoop, whoop. That's a
Sorry, not sorry.
thing. Okay,
Yup.
that's not a good. Woo! Can I dodge? Can I use a dodge button? Bhutan? I think burst shot is still my favorite. Let's go fight that bear real quick. Just to test. What's up, bear? Hell yeah.
Might as well pocket this.
I'm just picking up plants. Junoon's mantle. Okay, that's just a flower. Cool. I want the magic parkour. All the trailers show all the cool stuff. And I'm still Weekend Baby. And I don't like that.
Whoa. What the hell? What is this weird feeling?
There seems to be some sort of malignant miasma in the air.
Okay, turning back now.
It doesn't seem to be affecting you, though, does it? Besides, I doubt there'd be much benefit in retracing your steps.
So this miasma, what exactly is it?
It's quite mysterious, isn't it? I suspect it might be what's causing all the local wildlife to look so peculiar.
So how come it doesn't affect me?
How come indeed? Could it be thanks to your commendable choice of traveling companion, perhaps?
So here's the
Nope,
thing. I do
not
want the
that.
Cuff to shut up, but
Definitely
only
not that.
because he's an insufferable piece of shit.
Nothing but ruins. Looks
Which
like
I
Nolan's
suspect
been
is the
here for a
point.
while. I wonder how long everything's...
Perhaps we should find somewhere else to search?
Oh, good Cuff scanning.
There's something there.
Something a lot of places. Oh, good. Treasure chests out in the open. As you do. Okay.
I'd say now's the time to strike.
No shit.
Now, I do remember from one of the trailers that there's also different, like, elements. So there's different spells attached to each
So
element.
much for clean air
there
and
are
bright
attack
skies.
and support
I
spells.
try to escape to
And then there are
someplace
different
better, and
elements,
where do
and
I
we're
wind
starting
up?
with just Earth.
Someplace 10 times worse.
Oh, poor you.
Yeah, but we can shoot magic pew-pews, so that's got to be worth something. Did I see? Oh, well, there's a chest. Want that. Give me the goodies I can't do much with. Okay, I think that the shield animation is just health, basically. I presume it's a Halo type situation where, like in a lot of the classic Halo games, you'd lose shields, and then one hit without shields is death. So it made your shields effectively health. Dude, I loved Annihilation.
Lucky me. Okay.
Can you give me a
Ready?
give me a dodge move? Woo! Woo! Okay. Yep, we got tied up. Oh, and then we got a super move. Yeah, eat farts, bear.
Okay.
Woo.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that makes a thing. Need a dodge.
Fuck.
It's okay, I got potions and there's more in the chest. Yeah, Scattershot's working better for me in this kind of situation. HBO released the numbers for yesterday, 5.7 million viewers. I still haven't even seen the second episode. I had to be at work at 4 a.m. this morning, so I was not able to stay up for the second episode of The Last of Us. I really liked the first episode. It's a good-ass show. I'm gonna be tired of discourse around it because for some reason, The Last of Us always inspires the most exhausting fucking takes. So yeah, I got off work at noon and then got home, realized I had a code earlier than I expected I would. Took me a nap, and got things set up to stream. Oh, there we go. Here's the parkour button. That's what I want.
Not bad.
Thanks, Professor.
I told you to call me Vambrace.
Sure, Cuff. Sure.
That name's not gonna stick. All right, let me do the parkour. Oh my God! I just unlocked the parkour. Let me fucking do it.
To run this time.
Good.
No kidding.
Thank you. Let's goddamn go.
Okay, this is awesome. I am catching some serious air.
Oh,
Very impressive.
oh, bears. Too many bears.
Into a seriously early grave. This looks like a big one.
I could.
Yeah, I like that.
That
Magic
was close.
parkour feels good.
Where the hell are we now?
The big city, I suppose?
Hello? Anyone home? Say something if you can hear me.
Not a sound. Well, let's keep looking. You should probably keep an eye out for somewhere to rest, too.
Let's see what's over there.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Sorry. Not connected to what's happening at all. Okay. We are still very hand-holdy, which I understand, but this is obviously the part of the game I always enjoy the least compared to when the game opens up and lets me just go.
Is there
now
not
it's
a
going to let me
single
do some
person
stuff.
It very much seems that way. Perhaps this oddness with the air drove them to escape to safer countries.
Hope so. At least that would mean they're still alive.
Do I need to go, like... Hang on. Maybe... This isn't working the way I want it to. Yeah! There we go. And then I get out here. And then I can get on the roof. That's what I want.
Something's there. What shall we do?
Could pretend we didn't notice.
No, we're gonna fuck them up. Okay, or I didn't have range until after. Thanks.
On it!
Battle theme's still going, but...
What the hell happened here?
Whoa!
Not only is
Okay.
it completely empty, but
Bad
this place
puppy
is
thing.
twisted.
Perhaps it has something to do with the strange creatures prowling about the place.
I mean, it probably doesn't help. Can I grab the thing? I want it. It can. Oh, but we can do stunts. I like stunts.
Well, this place is fun.
I imagine it was once. Happy, smiling faces on every corner. No, I can picture it now.
Damn. Everything just looks broken.
Not exactly the most poetic of descriptions, but yes, I suppose it does.
It's kind of interesting to consider that from, you know, what a lot of us have heard, this started life as a Final Fantasy spin-off.
Is there nowhere that's not, like, broken by this shit?
I
This
suppose
house.
There might be somewhere.
What if we go in this house?
We should be safe here.
Good.
Why is this house safe?
I'm
Why not?
exhausted.
Good. Extra health potions.
Gotta be careful.
You know what? I gotta be real. These are nicer digs than we were staying in back in New York City.
Nice. I could use a rest.
It was definitely not dirty bed. But again, we saw the old mattress. It's an upgrade. You know them clothes be stankin', though.
Sounds like trouble.
Yes, and given what we've seen so far, I'd say you need to be very careful in case you're planning on investigating.
Well, yeah, obviously. Made up of 4 realms, each governed by its own Tanta. To the north lies Junon, Praenost. So we have forests, mountains, plains, Visoria, and like beaches, I suppose. That's very blue.
Shit! What is it now?
This, like, unreasonably blew out.
Is this the break shit's doing too?
I believe so. It corrupts everything it touches before destroying it completely. Now hurry up and get out of here while you still can.
Choo. Oh, the dragon. Good. Here we go.
Oh, fuck! What now?
We fight a dragon.
For starters, I think we should run.
No, we fight the dragon. Good. Yes, we fight the dragon.
Too late for that.
And now I can use the flow ability to dodge in combat. I'm glad it doesn't have like a limit on it. Let's fight the goddamn dragon. Good, defeat the dragon. Let's go.
Okay, what the hell do I do here?
Fighting might be an idea.
How the hell am I supposed to fight a dragon?
Whoop.
That being must have a weakness.
Woo. Right in his little fiery woohoo! Okay, okay. Okay, okay. It is kind of hard to see.
Has anyone ever told you how
Let's get
Hey,
by.
fuck off.
Okay, can we bind the dragon? Can that work? No, immune.
Whoa, did you see that?
so gratifying to see my hard work paying dividends?
Here we go.
That's not doing much.
Oh, okay.
You're mine.
We do the special attack.
That's not a good thing, is it?
Probably not. You might want to find some cover. Fast.
Shit! Oh, fuck!
The dragon just turned inside out, and then it exploded. Oh no, it's a super attack. Okay.
Okay, this is bad. Very bad.
Take cover.
Yeah, that sucks. Okay.
Look out. Nice work. Show him what you've got.
Come on.
Wouldn't want to get on the wrong end of those things.
I'm trying, but this is not working out so well for me. I am not getting the hang of the combat system as well as I'd like.
Is this even doing anything?
I think so. Keep chipping away.
Okay, well we know that bind he's immune to, so there's no point.
Has anyone have told you how sloppily you move.
But I'm fucking doing my best, so you can eat a fuck. Okay.
I can do this.
Feel yourself. Come on.
So yeah, it's basically the shield is your health, and if you run out of it, where is? Oh, what if we just run? What if we just run? Yeah, can't do shit about that. Unblockable, not unavoidable.
Nope, not working.
Not bad for an amateur, I suppose.
Hey, you want to do the fighting here? What did I do to deserve this?
That killer blow is not that impressive. Just gonna be real with y'all. She just kind of goes pew. It's probably more impressive on smaller enemies. Do I have to run? I wanted to kill the dragon. Okay, fine. We'll leave him behind. I don't feel good about it, though. Anyway, doesn't matter.
Do you think it's dead? The dragon?
Well, it did get crushed by all that rubble.
No. We're gonna have to fight it later, and it's gonna be very cool, and it's gonna be a big payoff moment for like a quarter of the way or halfway through the game. Oh, so I can't afford shit in this house. Good to know. So I got these points and I can do nothing with them. Fine. I can still do my cool magic run, and that's what matters. Achoo!
What? How does that thing not even have a scratch?
Hey, I don't want to fight the dragon anymore. I was just kidding earlier. I don't like that he can just teleport and regenerate.
Doesn't look like we'll have much cover here. Dragon friend doesn't succumb to the urge to blast us with his...
Ooh, okay, that's why I've been doing that.
Can't catch a break.
I was wondering why sometimes I was flipping.
Far away.
No, he's gonna just pop back into existence somewhere. Oh, he's over there.
Fred, you need to get directly in front of it now.
What? Are you trying to get me killed?
It has a blind spot. Trust me.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Let's get back in this.
You almost didn't give me time.
How about you?
It's gone again.
Stay alert. Try to work out where it will attack from next.
Oh, there he is. Oh.
Keep at it. I think you're finally getting somewhere.
Not really. I'm getting my ass beat by this dragon. I am not good at this video game. I've seen a lot of people say that it takes a bit to really click with movement and dodging in this game. Okay, well, sure, fine.
Make this fucker let go!
But you'll die if you fall from up here.
I'm gonna die anyway, asshole!
This isn't a plan.
Oh, this is exciting!
Why did that kill it? Okay. I was gonna say. Now this is closer to what I've seen in all the trailers and stuff. More like stony outcrops and gray and green. This must be the mountain region.
Looks like there's a town up there.
Hopefully one that isn't deserted.
Well, you'll never find out if you don't go and see.
Can I meet somebody who's not the cuff? He's not a very good companion. I would like to give him to someone else.
Oh, hey! Hey! Over here! Oh, we're saved.
They don't speak English. That would be the funny thing to do.
The hell?
Can we stop getting arrested?
Hey, the
Okay,
fuck you
they do
calling
speak
monster?
English.
The monster speaks.
Yeah, of course I speak. And put your pointy stick away, asshole.
Move.
All right, move it.
How many times can I get arrested in 1 week? Let's find out.
Where are we
Go
now?
for the high score.
This is the city of Sipor.
Why are they speaking English?
It's my experience that languages share commonalities across many dimensions.
Oh,
Okay.
shut the fuck
Any
up.
answer works for me, I guess.
Quiet. Keep moving, fiend.
Ugh.
Either don't ask or just be like, oh, I'm
Let
translating
me
for
go.
you. So that you hear what they're saying as your language.
Easy.
Settle. Settle.
Is this going to be the judge? No, it's not.
Who are
Oh,
you?
it's,
I would humble thyself and answer their questions.
damn
I
it.
got this. I'm used to repping thyself.
What's
I
her
don't
name?
think you comprehend the gravity
The
of your
actress.
situation.
Yo,
I
John,
got
what's up,
myself out of
bud?
much tougher scrapes than this, thank you very much. So why don't you shut your shiny mouth and let me do the
Yeah,
talking?
she was Seer, and she was
speaks
on Mad
with
TV
invisible
forever.
beings. Is she in cahoots with demons?
What? No. And who uses cahoots?
I would like to hear the answer to Councilwoman Billette's question, child.
My name is Frey Holland. I
Deborah
do not
Wilson.
know how I got here. I am exhausted. I am starving.
What do
and
I think
all
so
I want
far?
is to go
I
home.
have done a lot of cutscene
Her first
and
one's
not an
strange.
awful lot
Where
of
is she from?
gameplay. It
Hell's
does
Kitchen.
feel good to play in the bits I've gotten to play.
She is hell's spawn. How else could she survive in the corruption?
But I need more time
How did you emerge from the corruption that you
to
knew?
like get the hang of the
Unscathed.
combat
I
system.
wouldn't exactly say unscathed.
Tis because she and the corruption are one and the same. We must execute her immediately.
Wait, what? No,
Kill
that's
the witch.
crazy. I don't even know how I got here.
Please listen to me. I believe we need her.
Who wishes to address the council?
Thank you, low poly
Forgive
woman.
me. I am Auden Keen.
Never mind, not that low poly.
All this woman is guilty
That's a
of
real
is
person.
surviving the corrupted lands. We've much to learn from her. Until now, we've only met her with blades.
How is the game so
Perhaps
far?
we could extend her a hand of kindness.
That's a good question. So
devil
what I would say is
As
the,
it
the
bites your
bits I've
hand,
gotten to
spreading its
play,
venomous
because
corruption
early on,
into
a
you.
lot of this is very
We
hand-holdy,
must
and a
deal with this
lot of this is
individual.
cutscenes or
Councilwoman Billette,
walk and talk,
please.
which is my least favorite part of any game, is very hand-holdy openings. But the parts where I've gotten to play,
Councilman
the
Junior
like
have made
parkour
very
movement
compelling
system,
arguments.
feels great.
Council is divided.
And I see a lot of promise in the combat system.
Therefore, there shall
And
be
they're
no
nice enough to
blood
at least give
spilled
you
today.
multiple options out the gate. Like you
But-
get a couple different support spells, a couple
Heed my
different attack
warning, child.
spells.
If you prove a threat, you will have no choice but to eliminate you.
You know, I want to see how this
Take her to the
evolves
Tower
over
of
time.
Binoy.
There's a lot of
Please, Councilwoman
promise
Billette, your
here,
ruling is too harsh.
but they're not.
Council is adjourned.
She
We're
has
so
done
focused
nothing
on plot
wrong.
setup
Wait,
that I haven't
what,
gotten a lot of
Tower of
chance
Benoit? What's the Tower of
to
Benoit?
play
I
game.
believe it's a prison.
Please!
What? Oh, hell no, I'm not getting
And the
locked up
dialogue's
again.
not that
Let
bad.
me
It's
go.
fine.
Let
It's
me
it's
go.
been overblown.
Don't touch me,
People's
asshole.
reactions on Twitter are. Oh Jesus. Okay then. Just beat me in the face with the end of a stick. But yeah, it's hard to get a vibe for how I feel this is going to be in the grand scheme of things. Again, my expectation going in, and my expectation for a while, the vibe I've gotten off of trailers and gameplay footage is I kept comparing it to Dragon's Dogma. Dragon's Dogma is a game that I really love, but is a messy game, but has some really special aspects to it in terms of its gameplay, and it's just vibes that kind of elevate it for me above where it actually belongs. So I don't think I ever expected that Forspoken was going to be like Game of the Year material for me. I was just curious about like what will come from the Final Fantasy 15 team, you know, next. I'm attempting to, bud.
Get up.
The big criticism I will give the dialogue, which is not like huge.
Get up!
I don't think the dialogue is bad.
I am imprisoned.
I think that sometimes it can drag on the same point or the same joke a little too far.
I'm just a meaningless.
It's the difference between like God of War, or not God of War, like Thor Ragnarok and Thor Love and Thunder, right?
Leave
like,
me alone.
you know.
You know what?
It's dragging something out too far.
Your fucking
Tell me
fault.
how exactly this is my fault.
Can we just not talk?
Fine.
But broadly speaking, the dialogue's been fine
by me.
People
Suit
are
yourself. I'd
way
love a bit of silence.
like.
Fantastic.
I don't think people watch a lot of TV or a lot of like things in general. If this is really like that bad, I work in television, right? And the stuff that airs on like Fox and CW primetime is so much worse a lot of times than the dialogue in this game. Yeah, the cuff has big Wheatley energy for sure.
Hell's Kitchen courthouse.
I don't like that I'm back in jail. I've spent a weird amount of this game in jail. Not much, but more than I would expect on more than one occasion. Can I do my Pizoo parkour? Not really. I'm in an enclosed room.
I doubt you'll be squeezing your way to freedom through there.
No shit.
It's overdone. It really is overdone. It's overdone, and like there's so many games with worse dialogue that I can think of that people love. And
did that piss bucket do something to annoy you?
No.
I don't think. I've seen some people suggest that it's because the protagonist is black that people treat this differently.
Maybe
I don't know that that's necessarily my theory. I think the problem is that this game, like games before it, people love to pick a mimetic, hey Finn, how's it going, bud?
You know what?
People love to pick a game and then collectively, mimetically decide to fucking hate
You already
it,
think
no
I'm in
matter
cahoots with
what.
demons.
But they will hang you for being
Marvel
a
vs.
heretic.
Capcom Infinite is a great example. It's a game that had some issues, but in the end was one of the best to-play fighting games of this generation. Where people decided that it was bad and that they hated it, and then they started looking for any reason to hate it.
Did I just do that?
No,
Quick,
you didn't
put
just
this
do
on.
that. Like,
who's there?
But we go through that.
I will free you, but you have to put it on and do
We
as
go
I
through
say.
cycles of a game fades from memory, and then we find a new game. Infinite doesn't look great. Its art style's kind of generic and bland, but it plays beautifully. The gameplay changes are great. The character kits are great. You know, but you can't have a nuanced discussion about a mixed product that has ups and downs, right? Something has to be the worst shit ever.
Because I believe you.
There's not a lot of room for nuance.
How did you
Marvel's
sneak past
Avengers
the
is another
guards?
great example. Unfortunately, another
I
Marvel
prepared
game.
a tincture of slumber baked into a pastry.
Marvel's Avengers was fine to play. It had a
really
decent
be
story
deceiving.
mode.
Let's
I kind of
go
liked
before they
it.
wake.
But the service game aspect sucked
Where
shit.
are we going? What's
And
your
that's the
angle?
aspect they pushed.
Angle.
So,
She did defend you in court, and right now she seems to be your only option.
like, we can't talk about how
All right,
Marvel's
wherever we're
Avengers
going, there's
had
got to be food.
like
This
a
is safe.
good
This is-
campaign,
You're
a
telling me.
great version of Kamala Khan.
Did you say something?
What? No.
You know.
Please, after you.
we can't talk about what that game did good. We can only talk about the parts it did bad. And that's kind of what I mean, is every so often games seem to get selected to be like the safe target to beat up on no matter what. And those games are usually not awful games. They're mixed games. They're games that have ups and downs that are kind of divisive.
Sure this is a good idea?
That
I mean, aren't you
people
gonna get yourself
mimetically
in trouble?
pick on to,
Don't worry about me.
you know,
Besides,
a snippet of dialogue from a
idly by
trailer.
while they treated you so
you know,
unfairly.
Forspoken doesn't look incredible, right? Like it's certainly not graphically up to par with what I would expect.
You mean the Council of Sepul?
Like a
They're the
Luminous
leaders of our
Productions
city.
game. I think this
settle
looks
all our
worse in
disputes.
some aspects than
Judge
15.
and jury
Final
all
Fantasy
rolled
15.
into one, huh? Efficient.
But like, oh well, that's not the end of the world, you know? Because I like the aesthetic and the presentation a lot more than I like Final Fantasy 15.
As you can see, our land suffers. Everything that corruption touches...
It breaks. Yeah. I saw it up close. It's real fucked up in there. Not pleasant.
Indeed. Athia's all but lost.
Where did the break shit come from?
No, that's what I'm saying. 15 looks good. 15 is
moving.
a good-looking game. That was my point. I don't think this game looks as good as 15 does. Granted, I think 15 had a lot more time and well, we know it had a lot more time put into it, but it had a lot more money put into the final product of what we got. So technically speaking, I do think 15's a better looking game on like a pure numbers crunching visual detail. But I really like the aesthetic of the world in this game. I like what they're doing with like 15's visual style is jumbled for me, right? It's dudes in Fashion Week clothes, in cars, going to gas stations and campers and hotels, but there are also Final Fantasy monsters out in the forest. Like, it's very jumbled for me. This is more cohesive, I think, in its ideas.
So where are we going exactly?
At least from what little I've seen so
We should make our
far.
way to the lower city.
The lower city. Got it.
But like that's a nuanced idea, right? The idea that a game might
What
have
were
a
you
more
even doing at
cohesive
the
aesthetic that might
No one
better
has arrived
embrace
from outside
like a
the city for
fantasy
many
look.
years. Everyone in town wants to
But
know who
maybe
you are.
is not
The price of
as
notoriety, I
purely
guess.
does not have the same pure graphical fidelity.
After what you called the break shit.
Let's just go with the break.
After the break occurred, people fled their villages. Sepul is the last
Love a
bastion.
walk and talk.
Damn.
I would advise staying off the main thoroughfare.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of swearing in the game.
Less chance
yeah.
of being spotted.
You know, we should stay off the main thoroughfares. Less chance of being spotted.
You're right.
We're gonna be. Oh no! Stealth segments in a video game that's not a stealth game. My least favorite thing.
Wow, nice digs. Some schmancy houses.
This is where the nobility live.
Ah, yes, the Upper East Side.
Technically, we're in the north of the city.
Yeah, we can't keep making references to New York City. These people don't get it.
Farnout! She can't have got far!
Ooh, we got a bad bitch? I, for one, think there should be
It
more
appears they've noticed that
female
you're
captains of the guard.
Head for the shadows. and
More
keep moving.
women cops.
Stick to the shadows.
Great idea.
Why can't you be more like her? She likes all my ideas.
Not since Wind Waker have we had such an unfortunate forced stealth sequence early in a game before I've gotten to play the game itself. To be fair, Wind Waker's an incredible game, so But yeah, let me play what the game itself is like, unhindered and uninterrupted before you put me in a bad stealth sequence, please. I'm begging all current and aspiring game devs. If you're gonna force me into a stealth sequence in a non-stealth game, let me have played the real game first. How does it run? Well, it's a PS5 copy, not a PC copy. And it seems to run relatively well. I've got it in performance mode, which it's performing. I have not switched it over to quality mode because why would I do that to myself? Well, advantage of that art style in Wind Waker, right? Love a good cartoony art style that can overemphasize,
thanks.
We
expression.
are close to where I live. Come, I have food.
A bit of a half-hearted thank you, I must say.
Nobody does anything nice without wanting something in return. I have trust issues.
Do you trust me?
What you and I have is an unholy alliance at best.
Can I run?
I couldn't get rid of you even
faster?
if I wanted to.
She did just risk her own life to get you out of jail.
Point taken. Plus, she promised me food.
And don't you want to know
I also
what she wants?
am not really controlling what direction she moves.
More interested in the food
Oh,
at
I'm
the
not
moment.
even. She's just moving on her own. Okay. I was holding up like I was doing anything. I cannot bazoom. I cannot magic parkour yet. I should be able to magic parkour at all times, and if that means I run up the walls into the ceiling, that's my fault. That's my
Daughter
problem.
of Robian and Callista Keen.
Well, I'm Frey Holland, daughter of who the F knows.
I don't know how to respond.
I don't understand the turn
It's
of
okay.
phrase.
Boring story. I'm over it.
Liar.
My father was a notable cognoscent.
So why is it that people are
Cognoscent.
upset
You say tomato, I say tomato.
at
Tomato,
Frey
tomato.
having like a magical sidekick thing that
You are
talks to her
very
that only
strange,
she can
Frey.
hear?
Cognoscents are
But everybody
Athea's
lost
most
their
highly
shit over
respected
Venom.
scholars. And my mother was a general.
Like,
That is a lot to live up to.
I hate to
Wait,
break it to
was?
you. It's the
I've
same
been on my
thing.
own almost my whole life.
And Venom's a
I know what
dog
that's
shit
like.
movie.
I don't have any parents. I had some foster ones, but they never really stuck.
So you must feel the
I
same
did say
way.
it sounds like Paul Bettany.
That we got royally screwed.
That we must help others.
Tomato,
I'm not
tomato.
going to keep harping on the fact that I think some of the criticism of this game is forced and unfair. I think I've made my point on how I feel
This is my
about that.
home.
You live in a bar?
Above.
I like to learn more.
Yo, hell
So
yeah!
about that food?
Here's
You
a
had this on you the
apple.
whole time?
I needed you to follow me. Frey Holland, daughter of who the F knows.
Just phrase fine and well played.
It's the romance in this game. We're
Well,
romancing
thanks
this girl.
for the
What's
jailbreak
up?
lady and the apple, but this is where we part ways.
Please wait. I need your help to save my homeland.
Mystery solved.
That's not happening.
The circle of bending light, the rushing sound. That's what brought you here, yes?
Oh, so you know about
You
portals?
want to go back home, don't you? I may be able to help you.
I'll give you to the bottom of a drink.
Yeah, that's another good point.
Nice.
Everybody
It's like one of
was
those medieval
real,
themed bars.
really embraced
Sorry, I
how
didn't see you.
ridiculous.
Give it back.
One. Can we not have the only other black person of note
Second
so
rule,
far in the game
pickpocketing.
that has,
Never give back what
aside
you
from
stole.
her and the judge, be another
first rule.
thief?
Don't get caught.
What is it anyway?
I'm
Someone
not
with
trying to
crap
be
here.
a fucking scold, but
It isn't worth anything. Why can't I have
come
it?
on.
Nice try, Munchkin. Now scram!
It's a big apple. Ha ha, Lerv. Ha. This is not me being all like, "Brr, game is problematic, boycott Forspoken." Like, obviously not. But like, again, it's a little tone deaf. You know, the game starts with Frey being arrested yet again for being a thief, and she's involved in gang stuff.
You guys do not mess around.
We come here.
All right, let's hear it. This isn't gonna last long.
It's been
My father
white people until a little
the
black girl
Tirana
tries to pickpocket her, and like
Tirana.
The tunnel
at the
of light
very
we
least,
travel
just don't
through.
give people ammo,
I
right?
believe his
I don't
work
think this
holds the
is
answers
clearly
you
not
need.
intentional, but don't
I
give
could
people
give you
ammo.
his findings. And
here it comes.
In return, I want you to find his research notes on the break. They are
in the break, right?
It does not seem to have any effect on you.
So they say.
Many have tried to find what's outside the city, but they don't get far before...
Before what?
Crumble.
You are the only hope we have.
The facial animation and character animation is a lot better in these cutscenes than they are in the kind of gameplay moments, which, I know, kind of normal, but it's like significantly different.
I want proof.
Follow me and I'll show you. And thank you.
I haven't said yes.
People love and defend Quantum Break, right? And like, Quantum Break is bad.
Do you believe her?
I suppose anything is possible. Some chance is better than no chance.
I do not want to go back into that hellscape.
Can we run? Can we? We're doing the thing where she moves faster than my regular little walk, but slower than my run. Oh, I don't like this. No, this is a sin. You can't do this, video game. Just teleport me to the place. Don't make me walk in real time. Oh. No, it's a library. Aww. Look at the little chubby cheeks.
Is this then? Your folks?
Yes. It was painted when we were at one of the Cognoscence guilds. Father was one of the Cognoscents of Janoon.
Her dad was Matt Berry. Hell yeah.
Just before the guild in Janoon fell to the break.
So your dad's notes are in Praenost?
Yes. He brought me here to keep me safe from the break. But it wasn't long before he went back to finish his work. That was 20 years ago. I never saw him again. And the break eventually overtook everything outside the city.
You really are the most devious bastard in New York City. Cool, I'm gonna read this book now.
Could you tell me about him?
He was a brilliant man, beloved by many. He was close to finding a way of slowing down the break, maybe even reversing it. People put their faith in him, believed that he would make the world how it used to be. I'm trying my hardest to continue his work, to keep hope alive. Here.
Oh, is
These
it
are his
really?
Notes on the Tirana.
I didn't realize that's the same actor.
Yeah, this looks familiar.
You can have this after you help me.
But to be fair,
Quid pro quo.
I only watched a couple episodes
He
of the
kept his
Resident
notes
Evil
on the
Netflix
break and
show.
read journals like
It
this
wasn't
one.
for me.
I need you to find
I'm not
them
going to
and bring
hate
them
on it. It
back.
just wasn't for me.
Okay, so I go and get the journals, bring them back, and then we're square. That's the full extent of my savioring.
I will do everything in my power to help you get home.
Another
You have
show
my
that,
word.
by the way, while
Cross
we're
your
on the
heart and hope you
subject,
die?
I think received maybe an unfair amount of mimetic
No, it's a
mockery
phrase
on
we
the
have on our...
internet, but
Forget it.
it is what it is.
I shall pretend those words
Can't
were never
control
uttered.
it.
Good. Okay, I'm in. Why not? It's not like I've got any better options.
Oh, this is good news. You're truly helping.
How did they
keep me
pick
back.
the most
not why
medieval-looking
I'm
woman
doing it, but yeah,
I've
sure.
ever seen?
If you're
This
planning
is
on heading into
100%
you'll
like
need to get some rest.
I'll go in the morning.
everything about
You got anywhere I can crash?
her face shape and her eyes and all of
Crash?
this is just the
Crash.
most
Sleep.
Oh, of course. Follow me.
most medieval woman I've ever seen in my life.
You can use this room whenever you like, and I'll prepare a change of clothes for you.
Thanks.
This
You're
is
a
the
lifesaver.
dankiest. Look at these holes in the... This sucks. Can we get a nice place to sleep for once? At least there's free health potions. There's this
What a
rope
fucking
for no
day.
reason.
Still can't tell if any of this is real.
And yet it is. Now rest. You have another big day tomorrow.
The bulk of the experience I've received has just been from walking forward and experiencing cutscenes. Like, I'm, yeah, like an hour and a half into the game at this point, and the amount of time where I've had agency is very low. And I get it, a lot of RPGs, that's the case. The opening parts are slower. Yeah, now we're looking more like an I don't know how to finish that sentence. Next. Hey, I'll take it. You know what? If Yakuza does it, then it can't be a bad thing.
Betrayed you.
These have gotten me out of a lot of scrapes. Where I go, they go. The kicks stay.
So it shall be. Here, you'll also need this. It's a map of Athia. It should aid you on your journey. Here,
Monochrome
mark the
dream
cognition
coat.
skill.
Perfect.
Okay. Do I get to do things on my own now? Travel for a while, pick some fights. Ooh, I can learn some magic. What do we got? We got, area attack that heals. Magic poison curing plants. Okay, well, I want this, obviously, because I'm cool. Are there any Pokemon to catch? No, sadly not. Which is weird, because I did see a Pikachu earlier. See, that's 12 to 15. I thought I heard this was like 30-something hours. Anyway, hey, Sam. No, I would agree.
Grab an apple.
My issue...
We'll keep Frey's hunger at
Can we not be
bay.
just
Such a
stealing
poet.
shit all the time, please? But yeah, like, the dialogue is not that bad. If anything, my primary frustration is how little I have been in control of the game.
So, how do we get to this cognition?
Let me pause for a second to talk about this. So, there's a lot of things that could be done to pace out this first chunk of the game better. There's a lot of walk and talk segments that did not need to be walk and talk. I have not needed the majority of these tutorial pop-ups. Some of them, yes, but the majority of them, no. You know, I might have kept them for like people who are in the story-focused mode or something. But like, if you're playing on default difficulty or like hard difficulty, let's assume you understand the basic concepts of a video game, like you can walk around and talk to people, right? And that's only a couple seconds of like pause game, go into menu, read thing, but it doesn't need to happen. We didn't need to keep going into the pause menu to see new, like, you have acquired the map. Like, yes, they gave me the map. You could have done a quick pop-up that told me about the map. In fact, a quick pop-up that did not freeze gameplay. A lot of these pop-ups would have been much better if these like tooltips were not freezing the game in place for me to go into a menu or to look at a full screen tooltip. And in a game that is taking a long time to really get going, like, we could have shaved 10 minutes off of this, right? A lot of the dialogue, if an editor had made another pass at this with the intention of cutting down, trimming, we could have really trimmed a lot of this dialogue, given people the same information and the same emotional context, and probably the jokes would hit just as well if we just trimmed it down. You are still going to need time to really open the game up to people.
You'll need to leave the city by the south gate.
But
All right, let's get going then.
I wish that some trimming and editing had happened.
If you please.
Oh, we'll talk to this Wallace motherfucker. Fine. Wallace, you are a fantasy
Great. Lend me your
incel.
ears. I have a fine song to play you.
Anyway, here's Wonderwall.
Very well. Then allow me to regale you with the ballad of the enormously clever person of Sipal.
What is this? A fucking Fallout Boy song title? Jesus.
Well, did it speak to your soul? Did the doleful melody conjure the unlucky...
Again?
But of course. What manner of my...
You, escaped criminals, roam the streets, and still you do not cease your racket. There is a crisis afoot.
Oh, is that our bad bitch? Is that our
but there is
more female
always
cops?
a crisis afoot.
Well, you may have a point there, but nonetheless...
Hey, I want a sword.
She's a guard, Frey. We need to get out of here, now.
I, guess I'll be on my way then.
Wait. You're...
No, I'm not.
So sorry to see you go, fair maiden, but go you must. And quickly.
That was a little too close for comfort.
But we got dream wanderings indeed.
Yeah, and that's...
That really didn't hit for me. Oh, and I can't do the... I can't bazoom around the place. Hey, what if I talk to this guard?
For you than yesterday, and Councilwoman Dax is in charge of them. Be warned, she's not to be messed with.
Why is this guard giving me advice on how the guards are looking for me? Anyway, I want to do magic parkour. That's been the best part of the game so far, is the, like,
It's like
5 total minutes I've been able to use magic parkour. Let me out of the city and let me go. I'm a greyhound. I need to run.
Ugh, damn it. I mean... Well, that was a short trip. How the hell did you get out of this dump anyway?
I know a way.
You been following me, kid?
No, but I know how to help you.
Really?
I know everything around here.
Mm-hmm. And what's that gonna cost me?
An apple, maybe?
So you have been following me. Sure. You seem hungry.
Just follow me.
Good. Another follow an NPC segment. That's what I needed right now. What would improve the pacing of this video game right now? Oh, another long walk and talk
I guess
segment.
I'm kind of famous around here.
Does famous mean hunted by the gods?
John, we can't talk about this. It's a child present.
Damn. Did you steal all this stuff?
That's a house. You can't steal that.
All of it.
Well, it's not a
growing on
whole
me, kid.
house. It's the bones of
Sometimes
one.
people have no idea what they're throwing away. I often make new things out of this stuff. Here, if you get hurt, this will help you heal.
I don't know. And the problem is I don't tend to like walk and talk segments.
All right.
But
nice.
the alternative is
You'll have to give me the
probably
recipe.
Of course.
cutscene you can't interact
teach you
with.
Try
And
it.
I understand where sometimes you would need to impart information while you are traveling, especially if it's important for you to learn the layout of an area. Like, in theory, you're doing two things at once. You are having conversation and also traversing an area. But the problem is, all too often, that traversal is very slow. So in a game like this, that feels like you've got the training weights on and you're just being held back. And sometimes it isn't actually like important traversal. I think it's done for the sake of like naturalism, but it's not necessarily good for pacing. Okay, I can do all kinds of stuff. Good to know. Craft. Healing draft. Okay, I did it. I can't upgrade though? Okay. I made one. Hooray.
People really do throw a lot of stuff away, huh?
Yes, a lot of useless rubbish.
Wait, this might come in handy.
I just got this cloak and we're improving it. Skip this. Okay. So we can upgrade the cloak. Purple magic +2. What about just health? That's grainstone. Sure, that's what I'm going to do for now. Like, again, in a game where I've done almost no real combat, giving me the ability to alter my equipment now is kind of meaningless.
Hey, Shorty. I got you something.
That thing you said isn't worth crap.
No,
That
not my
girl
cell
got some
phone, and thanks for
big
not swiping
fucking
that
teeth.
again.
I don't steal from friends.
Those teeth are incorrectly sized for that little girl's head.
Well, as your friend, I got you this.
Wow. What is that? Are you a taunter?
It's a pen light, and no, I'm not a taunta. What's the deal with those guys anyway?
They were
Fucking
the
evil
strongest and
magic
most powerful women in
queens.
Athia. They all had gifts.
And I gotta beat them.
They used them to help protect the land.
But they're all corrupted
One
and
day,
evil now.
They will again. They'll come and save us.
No, they won't, because they are all evil now. I promise
Listen,
you.
kid.
This is an endearing piece of
From personal
cutscene,
experience,
right? Like,
you gotta look out for yourself.
and that's what's hard is
People
there's a
only
lot
really
of
get
good
saved in
stuff.
fairy tales.
In sheet metal eating contests.
You'll see.
There is a lot of good
All right,
stuff
well,
mixed into this
I
opening.
got a split.
It's
You said you knew
just-
the best way out of this place?
They need more opportunities. Like, there's plenty of great games that have awful
if
paced
you
beginnings,
climb
right?
over that
Persona
wall there,
5 famously
that should help you get to where you want to
horrible
be.
pacing to the opening of the game.
Cool. Thanks.
And you know, there's ways
see you
that
when I
could have
see
been
you.
fixed, but it's somewhat endemic to
I'll keep the
what
city
that
safe
game
while you're
is.
gone.
Sure.
You are a child.
You do that.
But as Sam, you pointed out, you know, I mean, Persona 5 is a whole lot longer than Forspoken. So at what ratio is the on-rails opening compared to the rest of the game? Let's use the scanning bobber.
Are we there yet?
This is people to talk to. What do you got
Countless
going on?
blessings be upon you.
Cool, I don't give a shit. What's going on over here? God, get me out of this city. I actually still need to play Persona 5 Royal. I played and loved Persona 5. I never really got around to Royal. My friends did give me a copy of the PC port after it came out, so it's on my to-do list, but... Okay, see? The thing I need to go to, that's a good distance away. Now the game's gonna let me off the leash.
Why don't you trust
Here we go.
extend to the street edge?
Because I've been there, all right? Let's just... What the hell are these things? Are they people?
Are they Zambos?
I believe this is what happens when humans are affected by the break.
Then I can't kill them.
What choice do you have?
Yeah, you can. Let's fuck them up. I mean, I can also run past them, but it's fine. We're gonna beat up some Zambos!
Here don't make it very far.
Explains why the people of Spore prefer staying inside those walls of theirs. Look out!
Ugh, get the fuck back!
At least somebody loves you.
Yep.
Okay, so the different support spells all have their own cooldowns. Ooh, okay, gotta remember to dodge. See, it's weird because it's kind of a shooter, but it's kinda not. There we go. I don't care about battle rankings. Like, as much as I love stuff like Devil May Cry and Bayonetta, I have never cared about rankings. Okay.
How about you do the legwork for a change?
I got stuff. Oh, but I can't get up that high. Maybe if I... Oh, okay. So if I see a little poofy puff, and we walk into it, because it'll give me more experience. I recommend getting over it real darn quick.
Whoa. Do you feel that?
Those are powerful.
Somebody clean them sneakers. Somebody get that girl a toothbrush and some baking soda and some peroxide. Because the white sneaks need a cleaning. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I want that. I want that real bad. That'll let me get higher. Give me every traversal ability. That's my top priority. That's not the button. This is the button. Oh, I've just got it.
What was that?
Okay.
Did something happen?
I don't know. I feel more powerful, I think.
Well, more power.
Oh, okay. It's limited. I can't climb forever. Fine. But maybe we'll find...
You're not entirely safe. Don't let your guard down.
Anyone ever told you you're a broken record?
Yeah. I do not have the traversal mechanics to get that high yet. Fine. Fine. Yeah, never buy shoe cleaner. Just get an old toothbrush and soak it in some peroxide and then rub baking soda on the shoes and then scrub it with the peroxide toothbrush. And then set it out in the sun to dry after you wipe everything off. As somebody who owns a pair of white Vans, trust me, I've had to clean some smudges off. Oh, is this a new hoose?
Could probably chill here for a while.
Wonderful. I, for one, can't wait
Don't
to
care
take a
about
load
crafting
off.
or upgrading.
Take a load up.
Oh, good. There's papers. Research papers. Here's the Final Fantasy XIII wiki. The break killed a bunch of people. We knew that. The Tantas worked really hard to protect people. We knew that. Potions. And there's a bed in there that I am not going to sleep in. I'm doing good. I'm doing fine. Let's get out of here.
I changed my mind. I want to rest some more.
We're up now. Come on, let's shake a leg.
You wouldn't be saying that if you knew how comfy that bed was.
We don't know. We didn't. Never mind. Can we get up over there and make our way back? Let's try that. I kind of want to just traverse the environment for a while now that I am allowed to make decisions for myself. Yeah.
Consumables?
I'll try not to consume them all at once.
What do we get up here?
I almost miss the commotion when there's no one around, don't you?
Believe me, you're plenty of commotion all by yourself.
But there's... There we go. Beat up some dudes! Stunts!
Got you on your toes now.
See, every so often she says something with almost a bit of southern twang, which does not make a lick of sense.
Starting to mop up the baddies really rather quickly.
Probably because you're starting to make yourself useful.
What's up down there? Well, those are
Let me
things I
guess.
want.
Bad guys nearby.
Got it in one.
Take that. These break zombies, they're everywhere. I'm sure they were nice people before, but come on.
It's possible, because again, like, Frey is supposed to be New York raised from, like, childbirth. So, it gets weird when she suddenly pops out a bit of southern twang.
Agreed.
And a Brit mixing up their accents makes some sense. Although you'd think the voice director would be like, that's a weird choice you're making. Why are you doing that? Whoop. I will also say I'm very bad at aiming with a controller in shooters. It's why I play shooters on PC primarily.
Where do you think this leads?
Nowhere, I'd imagine, but there might be something in here.
I am not playing on PC, unfortunately.
Should we check it out?
I wish I was. I would love to evaluate the PC port, but all I was able to get was a PlayStation 5 code. So I unfortunately cannot really tell you how the game performs on PC. Anecdotally, it sounds like basically nobody got PC review codes, which is probably not the best sign, unfortunately. We'll see. Square Enix's PC ports have unfortunately been sometimes kind of hit or miss. Am I like... Oh, okay, there is kind of an energy cooldown on the parkour. How is it on PS5? Well, I'm playing in the performance mode. At some point, I need to definitely switch over to quality and see what that ends up feeling like and looking like.
I'd say now's the time to strike.
Again, as I mentioned right before you said something in chat, so maybe you didn't maybe you just came in and didn't hear me. I'm notoriously not good at aiming on controller. I'm a mouse and keyboard kind of person, so forgive me if I'm a little sloppy. But let's switch our quality setting. Let's go quality focused. Ooh, that's not as good. That's much chunkier. Ooh. I mean, the resolution is definitely sharper, but that is not great to look at. What about ray tracing? That's even worse. Yeah, performance mode. Stick to performance mode. That's, I've been saved. I'm not a snob about, like, 60 FPS. Like, I don't consider 30 unplayable by any means. I think that 30 FPS consistent with good motion blur, like, and good frame pacing can look gorgeous. This game's not doing that. So it's struggling on anything but performance mode. But just pick performance mode.
There's something here. I can feel it.
So I just walk up and nope.
I know what you mean.
What? Still not enough?
Here, give me the plane.
Yeah. Back off. We got
I don't really like the shield shot.
Got this.
Well, do something.
Oop, there we go. We got a couple different dudes we can do the finisher on. I really like that bind spell. That's been very useful. In theory, I would love the little flower turret, but it's not really working as well for me. Oop, we got another person to stab. Yeah, never mind. No, I don't. The dramatic slowdown on the very not dramatic little finishing pew. Well, that looks bad up there.
Huh. What's this?
It's, see, I would say the combat is kind of loose. And I don't necessarily mean that in a bad way. But it's clearly meant to not be super precise. It's meant to be... It's meant to be kind of like loose and free form. Oh my god, there's a lot going on here. More than I care to think about. But what is that? Monument to Strength, stat increase. Well, let's go there. Is it that thing? Yeah, let's go do that. I want a stat increase. All I really want is more parkour improvements.
Well, this doesn't look good.
So do I have to break it?
Something seems to have drawn the break here. But I expect you can clear it away.
Yeah. Just smack it with a little magical pew-pew. So there was this dragon boss fight earlier that you were not meant to beat, but you were meant to fight. And that was kind of where I realized there's probably a lot of potential to the combat system in this game, but it's going to take a bit to really get a feel for it.
Noted.
Where is that?
And this time, let's try to be less petulant and annoying, all right?
Big glowy red
I'm
jerk.
hardly petulant and annoying.
Yeah, you're very annoying.
Agree to disagree.
Where the glowy red? Ah, beans.
Wait for it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, damn.
Is that really it?
Craving a slightly stiffer challenge?
Maybe a little.
There he is. That's probably way too hard for me to fight. But I want to try. I can always run away. He's looking kind of intense.
Saying we should steer clear of this one.
What a happy coincidence. Mine too.
Woo!
Big of a handful.
Maybe if I'm just... Oh, shit. Okay, nope. We're out of here. Nope. Brought me all the way down, all the way out of my shields in one hit. So, yeah, no. That was
need to find somewhere safe.
Every bit as stupid as I was sure it would be. Go check out this house. Jonathan Cake. Hell yeah, my dude. If we sneakies in. So one good thing about the shield shot is it does seem to stun.
Ooh, perhaps we can rest here.
Real easy, and then we can do the finishing
not
blow.
my idea of relaxing.
Honestly, absolutely.
Yeah. So the shield burst is a good stunning move. Not necessarily a good damaging move.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, she looked
So
racy in that
light
lighting.
young lady these days.
One must do one's best.
Hang on.
How did I do?
Where were we? Okay, no, I think it was exaggerated. Well, I want to go see what that little tower thing is. CC's face wash. Get that girl some Neutrogena.
Hey, what's that over there?
How very peculiar.
Yes, that's what I was thinking. Hence why I was heading towards it.
There's something in there. I can feel it.
Then let's venture inside and see what it is.
Where are we?
Somewhere underground.
Dungeons.
I think.
Well, I guess we go forward. Games like proceed carefully.
Hey, come at me.
As if that means anything to me.
Scared.
Let's show them a thing or three. Get out of the way.
Ooh,
Oh,
okay.
come on.
Woo, I want to get him. I want to get him. I didn't. Oh, shit nuts. Okay, the little dudes
next
suck.
trick. Gotcha.
The advantage is ours.
We
Try
need a
this
different. Okay, I am
Think we
really
might
not
need to take a
used to
step back.
dodging in this.
Couldn't agree more.
There it is.
Let's get the heal vine.
This'll do it.
Nope, that's the plant turret. Do the heal vine. There we go. It's okay. So Sam, you're talking about combat and the feel of combat. In a way,
Yes, that's it.
I suppose
it is a lot like Control, for good and for bad. Like Control felt very loose in a way that could feel very good, but also made it very difficult to get a handle on. That's the comparison I would make. Also in terms of being like kind of an unconventional version of the shooter setup.
Here we go.
Such enthusiasm.
Think fast. Try this for size.
Oh good, everybody's immune. Woo!
Got one for you.
That's not the direction. Hang on.
Yep.
Oh, that's not helping me. Woo! Whoop. Yeah, get the little guy.
Boundaries.
Woo. Okay.
Good, right?
I wouldn't say good exactly.
This'll
my
do
eye
it.
is itching. Oh, there we go.
That was close.
Yes, close to me. Did a soldier on?
Yeah, I'll survive.
I'm gonna have to be careful with combat because I'm still very sloppy and don't have many options. Oh. Well, that's kind of neat. Hey, what's this? Oh, I don't want to return to the entrance. No. Fuck off. I'm gonna see if I can make it to the end. If I have to turn back, we'll turn back, but... I don't like
How about
that.
I show you what I can do?
What we can do, sure. You'll need that if there are nasties lurking about the place.
Better keep it close. Gotcha. Ha!
Woo, okay. Okay. Come on, buddy. Shit, never mind.
Here we go.
Oh, he's gonna make this tower.
Bullseye.
I sometimes wonder what you think I'm here for, you know.
I sometimes wonder how come a guy like you is such a good shield.
Woo, okay. Okay.
Ready?
Did that do anything? It did not because he's in the water. He's gonna do some kind of special attack. Okay. Okay. Don't get in the water. That's a bad thing to do. I don't know why I would do that. I should stay out of the water. I don't belong in the water. I'm a people. No.
Yeah. Right in the sweet spot. Incoming. We got this.
Yeah, it's not getting too bad. Avoid a couple well-telegraphed area attacks. And just give him the good old pew pew. I also played Elden Ring. What is my reward? That's a very different aesthetic from
What is this thing?
everything else we've
Something
been doing.
ancient and apparently broken.
Well, let's get in a chair. Oh, it's not a chair. The people of Reda. We hadn't talked about Reda yet, had they? Where did they talk about the different... Okay, yeah, Reda's not one of the 4 realms.
An ancient demon. Interesting.
Wonder how many years ago that was.
Okay. No, that seems like a worthwhile accessory. Yes, return to the entrance. Is there like an equipment screen? Gear, there we go.
I'm feeling this right now. Don't question it.
I absolutely shall.
These monuments.
What's that?
Pew, 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 pews.
Kind of drab around here, don't you think?
Alright, here's what we're gonna do. Let's get to that waypoint over there, that house. Oh, did I just take damage on landing? That kinda sucks. Whoop, whoop, hang on. Give me them goods.
Something?
Okay, we can quit zooming around now. That's dark.
What's this?
Looks like someone left a note.
Why did this have to happen to a little kid? Looks like this map shows the spread of the break, but it's pretty different from how things are now. Must be from a few years ago.
Is that the guild?
According to the map, it is, yes.
Yeah, a little Control, little FF15, a little Infamous. Weird as that is to combine.
Take a rest, don't you think?
Well, look who's starting to understand where humans can and can't sleep.
Rather a niche skill, I'd imagine. But thank you.
Let's look about learning some spells. kind of want this modify. Let's see how important that is. Can I do something with it at the crafting bench?
What was I gonna make again?
Okay, it just basically unlocked these, I think, where I can make clusters from other types of clusters. Well, yeah, let's increase our pouch capacity. And then... I don't know what purple magic means. I don't know. I'm not going to sweat it. This sort of stuff has not mattered in combat as much as me being sloppy. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to rest. We're going to save. And I'm going to call this a day for right now. I've got stuff that has to get taken care of still. I've got house to clean up, dinner to make, things like that.
You look like you slept rather well.
Would have slept a whole lot better without you whining in my ear.
You don't have to be so aggressive all the time. All right, so officially on the game clock, it's 2 hours and 16 minutes. Which means they probably are counting cutscene time and menu time and things like that. Because my stream has been 2 hours and 31 minutes. 5 of that was pre-roll, so maybe 10 minutes of me talking before sitting on the pause menu, things like that. Okay. All right, so opening hours. Been at this for a little over 2 hours. What do I feel about the game? It took longer than I'd like to get to the open part of the game. I am curious to learn more about this world. I am kind of curious to see what the game will throw at me in terms of enemies, bosses, because I'm curious, I like the aesthetic that they're going for with their version of this corruption that's across this fantasy world. I really want to meet the Tantas that they've built up, these 4 queens who are going to be villains. Yeah, I'm curious about it. I can already see where some of the rust shines through, right? The game doesn't run particularly well outside of performance mode, which is a shame because it doesn't really look that incredible either. It has decent art direction and a decent aesthetic that I quite like, but it's not really all that impressive looking on a purely visual fidelity sense. Go to Digital Foundry for that stuff, not me. Combat's kind of interesting. It's a little loose. It's a little sloppy feeling at this point because I just don't have a hang of it. That's what it feels like. It feels like I need to get better at the combat. Not that the combat system is bad. It does feel like I need to get better at learning when to dodge. And of course, I'm awful at aiming for shooters on a controller. So that's something that I'm having to overcome that a lot of other people may not necessarily face. I think the hate for the dialogue is so overblown. It's really, I think the amount of people trying to get their own one-liners in on dialogue of this game is so much more obnoxious than this game's dialogue has been, even in the couple moments where it did make me roll my eyes. It's just so overblown. I'm not sure where I'm at with this. I clearly need a lot more time. Obviously, I'll be streaming most of tomorrow. Well, not most of tomorrow. I'm going to stream probably 10 to, I don't know, sometime in the early afternoon, get a few more hours in on stream, and then I'm going to buckle down and just grind through this game. I would really like to have our review out by the weekend, but we will see how that goes. Trying to think if there's anything else I really want to say. If you will be coming back for tomorrow's stream, think of additional questions you have, and I will try to either answer them or find answers for them as I play. But I think for now I'm a little wiped. I'm a little wiped because so much of this opening session has been railroaded, hand-holding, walk and talk, and cutscenes, and it just feels good to get to the part of the game where I can go places and do things. But that's a good way to put it. Like, in a lot of ways, a lot of elements of the game are very good, but it's not gelling super well. I like the aesthetic. I love the parkour stuff. The concept behind the magic and combat system is really cool, but like a lot of these things are not necessarily fitting together super well. I may need, again, to just get better at the game and unlock more abilities that give me more variety in my, combat. I may need to get further in the story for more real twists to occur or major plot beats for me to have a stronger feeling about the story itself. I'm having a hard time forming really strong positive or negative feelings about the game at this point. What feelings I do have are, I like a lot of these parts and I want it to come together better and I want it to shine. And it's not doing that yet, but I've only just started. And if we look at the map, like, here's the thing. There's a decent amount of world going on this map. Oh God, there is a lot going on this map. And I'm going to be the first one to admit, big open world games are not my thing. I'm not an Assassin's Creed kind of person, right? It's really a miracle I liked Elden Ring, almost. So I'm probably not going to even attempt to 100% this game. I'm going to play the story, do side content when it feels meaningful, but that's the type of person I am. I don't really worry about 100% in games, and I'm even less concerned about that sort of thing when it comes to, gigantic checkmark-laden open world games. So I feel good about the fact that it's only about 12 to 15 hours if you go through the story, because that's the stuff that I'm most interested and concerned with. So, we have baby again? Well, here's the cool thing is, since I'm wrapping up, I can do this. I can take webcam and I can just oh God. I can just full screen my cam and get this baby. Bring me the child. Bring me the child. Oh, she doesn't want. Hi. She's worried she's going to get another bath. She's like, no. Mommy, why would you do this? Hi, show your face to the camera, nerd. No, I want down. The child. You gonna take the baby?
No. Move your mic just tiny bit.
Yee. Baby. Child. Mutt.
Long-suffering look.
Oh, I know. She's so mistreated. All right, I'm going to put her down. Hey, I need your help. Because she's kind of tangled up in my headphone cable. Lift. That's so much muscle on that baby. Anyway, yeah, so I'll be back tomorrow. Roughly 10 a.m. Eastern is when I'm thinking I'll be back. And we'll go for a little more of this, and we'll see how I feel when I get more time. I think tomorrow what I'm going to do is I'm just going to burn through story stuff. I'm going to ignore side content because that's the way I play games. That's the way I play these types of games. So that's what's going to matter when it comes time for my review. Jesus Christ, I'm looking at a checklist right now. Just Cave, Ruin, 1 out of 2. Mutant, 0 out of 1. I hate that. That's the stuff I hate. I know a lot of people love this. A lot of people love to check off boxes in big open world games. This is not me. I may not have been the best pick for a reviewer for this. But you know I'm going to be honest, and you know I'm going to evaluate it both in terms of how it appeals to me and in terms of what I think it is on a more objective level. So that's a problem for later. So you all have a wonderful rest of your day / evening / night / whatever time it is, wherever you are. I got to go clean the kitchen and get working on dinner. Later, y'all.